What's up, guys and gals? It's your boy Jeff coming back to you with another Extreme Nerd Table, guys. Well, I got no guest today. Well, let's see. I sent out a bunch of invites, see who could pops in or not. But pretty much, it's gonna be a solo show. And then I asked you guys what topics do you wanted to have on Extreme Nerd Table. The topic was, what do I think of comic book comic book to film adaptations? I like them. I like some of them. I dislike some of them, but that's everybody's point of view here. That some of us like some of the adaptations, some of us hate it. Like I'm actually kind of glad the Lock and Key adaptation was pretty decent. It wasn't too bad it's a little different from comics, but I'm actually kind of glad they changed it up because they want families and stuff to watch. Lock and Key. Let's see. Another one that's Nosferatu by Joe Hill was adapted to a TV show, and that got changed. So pretty much a lot of stuff got. I mean, adaptations are gonna get a little bit changed, a little bit different to make it more palatable for families, more palatable for more palatable for people to watch movies and keep their attention a little more because books and comics are gets a little more time to explain stuff, but a movie you only get a 2 hours to 3 hour or 2 hours to an hour window to explain things, so you want to have things to be excitable. So adaptations aren't too bad. I mean, some adaptations aren't bad. Like some people say the Justice League movie is or the Suicide Squad movie wasn't adapted too well. Like there's certain movies that weren't adapted well. There's actually, and then there's a couple of movies that people probably didn't know about. Like Vampirella actually has one that came out in '96 that actually got adapted from her. It was actually created by her creator, and it's a little corny, but it's more, you know what I mean. It's adapted from her stories, so a little bit. So you never know. I wouldn't mind seeing another one getting adapted or rebooted. Okay, that's adaptations aren't too bad, guys. Honestly, I don't mind. After probably my favorite adaptation of movies were, uh, the one was The Boys wasn't too bad. Lock and Key wasn't too bad. Let's see. Superman versus Batman was okay. Wasn't great, but let's see. I'm trying to think of like the Avengers movies or like all the Marvel movies aren't too bad. They got adapted pretty well, but it took them 10 years to adapt it. So 10 years to tell the story like a comic book. Pretty much, it's comic books and adaptations are good and bad sometimes. Not always. There's more good than bad sometimes. They're more good. Sometimes there's bad than you know what I mean. It's not that bad. But pretty much, it's gonna. This is gonna be a solo show tonight, so I'm pretty much gonna be all over the place, talking about everything. So I picked up some Vampirella magazines, and then I have some ideas for these guys, for the Vampirella magazines. So I may have some ideas coming up. So be on the lookout, guys, for videos coming and some live streams coming with these Vampirellas. So just hold on, guys. So I picked up a bunch this time. So pretty much I'm gonna do like pretty much explanations about the cover and probably telling you guys about the story inside of the book, like reviewing the book, saying how I enjoyed the Vampirella magazine since I've been picking up so many, and I'm only 77 away to complete a whole run of them. I'm missing one, I'm missing two, I'm missing three, so I'm pretty much missing a lot of them. But there's 77 I'm missing. There's 77 books I'm missing from the first run of Vampirella. So Vampirella 1, I'm missing 77 issues before I complete the whole run. there was actually 113 issues, but some people don't count the 113th issue because it wasn't distributed by Warren. It was distributed by another company. So a lot of people don't. I think it was distributed by Hit. I think it was Harris that distributed 113, and that's why they don't count. Some people don't count 113. Some hardcore Vampirella fans doesn't count 113. Some fans count 113, but a lot of people don't count 113. And then pretty much towards the 100s is when she started crossing over with a bunch of people, like Flash. I think there was a issue where she crossed over with Flash Gordon. There was a couple issues that she crossed over with other people. Hey, Captain, how you been? Nice to see you, Captain. Pretty much, this is gonna be a solo show, just bullshitting, just talking about all kinds of stuff all over the place, guys. Couple of my favorite covers of the old run of Vampirella. I'll show you guys. The Frazetta cover is pretty cool. I like this Frazetta cover. One of my favorites. And this Ken Kelly cover is pretty cool and a nice clean cover. This well, if you recognize Ken Kelly's name, Ken Kelly actually did some Kiss, I think Kiss albums or Kiss portraits of them. So he's done some Kiss work like for Kiss, and he's like Frazetta for what is it? How did they explain it? Ken Kelly was like Frazetta for the 60s, for the 70s. Ken Kelly was for the 70s for Vampirella covers, pretty much like how the defined Vampirella in the 70s was mostly Ken Kelly, and then Frazetta was the one to pretty much explain everything. So issue 9 is pretty cool. I pretty like this cover bird. It's pretty cool. Thanks, Captain. Yeah, and then this is another Frazetta. I thought it was pretty cool. I like this Frazetta cover too. I've been picking up a lot more of the old run of Vampirella. Been trying to catch up with it, and there's gonna be a lot more videos out about these guys because I know a lot of people in the community don't really know what she's about or don't know about the old school books. I'm gonna try to do more videos about the old school books, probably reviews of all these books too, since I have so many. And I'll probably have some people join me doing these reviews. I may do live reviews. I may do video reviews. So be on the lookout, guys. And I have a couple ideas for videos for these things. So pretty much be on the lookout for this stuff. This Vampirella 20 is one of my favorite yellow covers that I like. It's by Louis. I forget the gentleman's last. Oh well, the gentleman's last name is a Spanish last name, so I don't want to actually butcher the last name. But I really enjoy his art. I really like this cover here. One of my favorite covers. I own about two issues of these. Motor, yeah, it does look like a Motorhead cover. I think they did use. Ooh. Hey. Butcher the last name, but it's.
Hey.
Hey.
I saw you. I was watching you. I just got out of the shower.
No.
I gotta tag in.
Yeah,
you gotta come and tag in.
I picked them up on Friday.
Nice.
Yeah.
I saw just like the last few that you were putting up. They look really nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna be doing videos. I'm gonna be doing reviews and stuff like that. I'm thinking.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. So,
Very cool.
oh, and then the big thing was about us, about our little show that I put out yet today. They asked us what we thought about adaptations of comic comic book to movie to comic books.
Oh, movie to comic books. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
So what do you think of adaptations? Like, what did you think of? Lock and Key adapted to from his comic to the show.
Well, I didn't read Lock and Key, the series. I only read the first issue.
Right,
Not a big Stephen King fan, not a big Joe Hill fan.
right,
I haven't even watched the TV series. But when it comes to adaptations, I liked the early '80s Marvel stuff, like and even the late '70s Marvel stuff, like Star
right, right.
Wars, the 6-issue adaptation of Star Wars, or
Okay,
Blade Runner, or
okay.
Indiana Jones. Those were good comic book adaptations. I thought they really presented.
What about Prometheus to from film to comic? Was it okay? Did you read the first issue of Prometheus?
I actually thought the comic book was better than the movie.
So
Yeah,
that's good. That's good because Robert picked up a couple of them, and Robert won't be joining us tonight. But Robert picked up a couple, and so that'd be good. So when Robert reads it, oh,
right
I'm
on.
77 issues from completing this run, from completing the Vampirella magazine run.
You got to get the first one, and you got to get the last one.
Yeah, first one, last one, and then I got three on hold at Nerd Out for me. So
Very cool. I mean, that's
uh,
that's how I usually collect. When I collect a series, and I know
yeah,
I'm going to be in it for the long haul, the
yeah,
first one I focus on is the last issue. I get the last issue first.
okay,
Then I get the first issue.
uh-huh,
Then I'll get somewhere in the middle,
uh-huh,
and then I'll start getting the tens. I'll get like 20, 30,
okay,
40, 50, and then I'll start filling in from there. And I'll have
yeah,
little
that
blocks that I'm focusing on.
okay. So that's easier to do, but I've already I've already got the big half of them.
And
I've already
the
so
only reason why I do that, it's kind of like playing chess or dividing and conquering. It's like
yeah,
war. You
yeah,
want to occupy a certain area first before
right,
you.
yeah. I get your idea. You want to get the two most expensive books out of the way first, and then
Try
work your
to, yeah,
way. Yeah,
yeah.
so
Those are
that's what I.
because remember, you start hunting for vampirellas.
Yeah,
Vampirellas are going to get more popular. People
yeah,
will
yeah,
see
yeah,
you collecting vampirellas, then they'll start saying, let me hold on to these vampirellas for Jeff. And then all of a sudden you're holding vampirellas for Jeff. And then you start saying, these are vampirella issues are kind of cool. Maybe I'll hold one for myself.
right, right,
Jeff could
right, right.
have his. And then all of a sudden you got 3 vampirellas that you've got. And Jeff gets 6. And you're like, man, I really like Jeff. So I want to start talking about vampirella to him. So maybe I'll
Yeah,
start collecting more and more vampirellas. And then
yeah,
before you know it, you're going crazy collecting vampirellas yourself, which means that
yeah,
you have instigated that. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Pretty much that. I've already instigated it. You noticed it at the shop already. Like Tim said,
yes,
I mean, even Glenn said he's noticed at the shop more and more people are collecting
yeah,
Vampirellas, yeah,
absolutely,
and Lady Death and everything. So,
absolutely, absolutely. Hold on, I got some. Hold on.
hmm
Oh, let's see what I got. Oh, sorry, I've got boxes all over the place.
no, you're good. That's it. That's how I'm gonna end up anyway. So I'm not worried about it.
Right, but I went and I got some bags and boards.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh dear. But I've got not just any bags and boards. Oh, hold on.
Mm.
Let me stick this up here.
You got Mylars,
I
like
did.
the name after you.
I did. I got that is my namesake,
Hmm
and I wanted to show them the difference of a mylar. These are just silly comics that I got.
That's
But
Yeah, you showed one on your Facebook about how they said "fu," but it says "fi" or something like that.
yeah. Oh, did you see that? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a kid's book that I was looking at today, and it said flick. It was like a little
Right, right,
bird
right.
that said flick, but because the L and the I were so close together, it looked
Yeah.
like it said
You. Yeah.
yeah. So, but these
So it was.
nice
Hold on.
Mylars, look how shiny they are. Ooh,
Yeah.
shiny Mylars.
Yeah.
Shiny mylars. They're just beautiful, and they're just like, oh, it's beautiful. Why did I put an anima in a mylar? I have no idea. I got this comic book from Missouri Comics when it was here in Tampa,
Right.
actually at Safety Harbor, and I went through this whole box, and I just found a lot of nice, beautiful gold in this box
Well,
that was just
I told you I was gonna go see Chad down there at Yancey Street South, and I picked this up.
nice. That is a
Yeah,
pretty red Queen Sonya. Okay.
yeah, Queen. Yeah, the last issue of Queen Sonia too. So like you
Well,
said,
last issues first. Yep.
yeah. So
Yep.
uh,
Last issues,
yeah,
you always get the last issue first because when people start collecting, the last
yeah,
issue usually has the smallest print run. Then the
yeah.
first issues are usually plenty out there. Last
Right,
issue has the smallest print run. That's the reason why it's the last issue. Get the
right.
last issues and work your way backwards. That's another way to do it too. Look at
Yeah,
this.
but Tim, if I had him sign it, where would you have him sign it?
Either to the right of her staff axe or above her head.
Okay, so right
Either
above,
way.
like right there,
Yeah,
or you said right above her axe, right? Like right,
yeah. Like right in that big void spot right there, just to the right.
right,
Yeah.
right,
See,
right.
now it all depends. It depends on his autograph. Who do you got? Who did the artwork there? Was that
Perillo,
Perillo? So Perillo's got this nice long. He
right.
usually writes Perillo, Lucio Perillo.
So
So maybe
I would
across
say
the top.
I would
Yeah.
top.
Mhm.
I wouldn't do it
Okay.
anywhere else.
You know
Yeah,
where else
because
I would do it? Maybe I would do it like along the spine,
oh
like
yeah.
when you flip it like that and just do it like that.
I think that's
That's what.
what he did to the other book. I think that's what he did to the other one that I got over
Yeah,
there somewhere.
that can be pretty too.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna try something. Hold on.
Okay.
I know we've got probably thousands of people watching us.
No.
So,
Nope.
so
We're good.
let there be light.
Yeah, we're good.
Ooh. My comment. I just got out of the shower,
No, you're good.
sitting in my little reclining chair here. Just got. Hey, look, there we go. We got a little bit
Yeah.
of light.
Yeah,
But
you're good.
yeah, we've got
Ooh.
Ren and
Always like
Stimpy Powdered Toast Man.
I remember that.
That's I found this a beautiful copy. It's just really pretty. And Ty Templeton did the artwork. Ty has been
Why does he
to
sound familiar?
Tampa.
Ty Templeton. Ty Templeton.
He
He
used to
sound
do. He did Batman the animated series.
Oh, that's why. I'm like, why does he sound
Yep.
so familiar? I'm like
Yep. So he's it. I like the way these Mylars make these beautiful rainbow covers look
Oh yeah.
really nice. You know, I don't know if you can see.
Yeah. I need to pick
Colors.
up some more Mylars anyways.
Yeah, look at the way the rainbow is popping in the
Yeah.
background. Power
Yeah.
Pack is something that I started investing in when I heard that they might be having a film coming out, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to
Okay.
start looking for the harder to find miniseries than just the regular stuff. Everybody's going to the original series. I already got the original series, which was good. Which I've got a couple of issues here too, but I'm sure you don't want to see those. Let me see what else is in here. There was actually a couple of really. Let's see what I got here. We can have some fun here. Talking about adaptations. Okay, you want to talk adaptations?
Yeah.
How about the Toxic Crusader, which is
Oh
based
yeah.
on the Toxic Avenger? This is the kids'
Avenger.
book by
Yep.
Marvel Comics. That's
Yep.
supposed to be a children's book with a guy with his eyeball hanging out. Okay.
I
So cute.
remember watching it. I don't
Yeah.
remember watching it when I was a teenager, but I remember watching it when like I was probably like couple. No, I've watched it, but I don't remember watching it when I was a kid. But I probably
Yeah,
seen it before.
it was silly. And
Yeah.
then another beautiful
Ooh.
Visionaries. This was another animated series that came out about the same time as Thundercats and all of those books. These guys used to be famous for their little holograms that they had on their chest, and the hologram of the lion would come off of their chest or off of their staff.
Oh,
and it
that'd
was
be
just
cool.
a really
That's cool.
cool. Yep, that's the original Marvel book of Visionaries. Got the whole set of those. Oh, here's one that you don't see a lot of. Look at this.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sam and Max. Yeah, they were adapted from. Yeah, they were adapted from the show to the comic. That's what it was.
Right, but I've got
Yep.
two different ones from Epic. Beautiful,
Hmm.
beautiful. Like the
It looks
colors are
just like the
gorgeous.
cartoon. It looks just like the cartoon. The covers look
Yeah,
just
and
like the cartoon.
it's a fun read, and these are hard to find.
Yeah.
They're very hard to find. Um, Here's that beautiful run of Ghosts in the Shell
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
that I
I
told
didn't
you
know.
about.
I did. Yeah, I didn't know. Dark Horse had the license for it. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, look. I mean, the Mylars really do these beautiful
yeah,
covers justice. I
yeah.
mean, there is some beautiful artwork on these Mylar on
Who
these
who
Ghost in the Shell
who did the
books.
covers? Who did the Ghost in the Shell covers?
He is a Japanese artist. I cannot remember
I thought
uh,
so. I had a
his
feeling it was.
name,
It's
but
either right in in the 2000s now. It's either Japanese or Korean artists right
yeah.
now that are hot.
But you can see the way the colors just
Pop.
leap off
Yeah, leap off the page. Yeah.
the page because of those Mylars.
Hmm.
And you were on another show earlier this week, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you were talking about Frank Cho, and you were showing off your Frank Cho book.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
how about this Hellboy Weird Tales #6?
Oh, he did some stuff in it, didn't he? Something like
He
that.
did. He did the cover. Can you see
Oh
the
yeah,
cover?
yeah, 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 yeah. I can see the
Yeah.
cover now.
Come
Yep,
on,
yep.
that's classic Frank Cho Jungle
Yeah,
Girl
that's
right there.
yeah, yeah. That's Cho all the way.
Yeah.
Even the Hellboy. Yep.
Um, Here's something that's really cool. Um, Dark Horse had the property first, of course,
Right.
and then it started off as a story in Dark Horse Comics Presents, but it was spelled differently. It was spelled the
Uh-oh.
European way.
Okay.
Then it got Doug Monk got a hold of it, or
Okay.
Monk, and then he changed it. Him and Akurdi got a hold of it, and they did a book called Mayhem, and
Right.
this was the true, in my opinion, first appearance of the Jim Carrey mask.
Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yep,
That's cool. I just learned
he's
something. I didn't know
laughing
that.
now, and he
Yeah.
is covered in blood, and that green suit that he's wearing. Look at that
Mm.
iconic green suit, which the green mask, green
Right.
suit with the tie with all the little skulls with the purple skulls on it. I mean, to me, that is the mask right there. The
Yeah,
original one,
that's Carrey all the Jim Carrey version, like you said.
yeah.
If it was wear if they made him wear the yellow one, it would be it would be dead ringer for him.
Now you want to hear a book that's highly underrated, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Uh,
sure.
for some people, they may know this with Doc Stern and Michael T. Gilbert's Mr. Monster. And look at the way that blue cover just shines.
That's nice. That's really nice.
Yep. And then, of course, there is #3.
How's the story in that one?
Damn good, yeah. If you're
Okay.
into like cool, like monster, drama,
Okay.
that's really good. And then, of course, oh look, here's a Star Slayer #3. Actually, I need you to swing whenever you can. Swing by the shop. I grabbed a couple of books that I wanted you to give Rob.
Okay.
That I
All right.
that I
Oh,
wanted
did you?
to
Okay. All right.
pass over to him. He had some interest in some of these Star Slayers,
Right. I
and
got you.
yeah, and I also had gotten something for him as well. So
Oh, that's cool.
um, got a whole bunch of Star Slayers. Aha! Here's the Dark Horse version of Rebellion. That's a Mark Brooks cover, I believe.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe not.
if you see the
Maybe
Asian
not.
stamp on it, you know Mark Brooks likes that
Yeah.
Asian stamp thing. but that his early stuff doesn't have it, I think.
No, this isn't a Mark Brooks. This is somebody else, but still, it's a beautiful cover, and it
Yeah.
really, really pops with that mylar on it. The mylar's got the fold over. This is one of those my lights,
Oh, okay.
where
What?
they're.
Yeah. So, what do you think of the My Lights? Some people don't like them. Some people like them. So, what do you think?
I
My Lights
I
and My
love it.
Lar.
I
Okay.
love it. It gives it a nice sturdy feel.
Okay.
It's crisp. It's crystal clear. This beautiful udon coloring of Robotech number
Oh, yeah.
one.
Yeah.
This is the Wildstorm version, and that's another beautiful book. As you can see, that when I went to this particular shop at this particular day,
Right.
he had a lot of his stuff that was look at this the variant cover. This one's rarely seen.
Yeah. Underrated. Like you said, all the underrated books were still left for. That's the Missouri comic box, right?
Yeah, this Missouri Comics, and I got a lot of nice number ones, as you can see,
Mm-hmm.
and some runs
Right.
of, and they were in beautiful shape. Look at this beautiful book,
That's nice.
Star Blazers with Derek Wildstar on the cover in front of the Argo.
Yeah. He wanted to, anyways. The Missouri guy wanted to retire, anyways. When the last time I seen him, when I
Yeah,
went,
yeah, yeah.
that's the main reason he moved the whole thing to Florida because he wanted to retire here.
Right. Oh, look at this beautiful Alex Ross.
Ooh, I've always liked it. I always liked his. The only thing I don't like about his stuff is the Wonder Woman and some because he makes him look a little too manly. But I understand why. But
So, and this was a nice Dynamic Forces exclusive.
oh yeah, yeah,
There's nothing better than chromium under mylar. Look at the way that
yeah, yeah,
book dances in the light. I love her eyes. Look at her eyes. They kind of like, it's
yeah.
kind of hard to it's hard to see. Man, my camera sucks.
No, I see it.
But there it goes. There it
Yeah,
goes.
you can
Can you
see
see the
it.
way her eyes go left and right?
Yeah,
They have that line that goes across them. Oh, it's so
yeah.
beautiful.
Imagine, imagine if you had it up, like if you had it graded and up and up, hanging up, you'd be like, I hope this
Yeah,
thing's not looking at me.
yeah.
I, I actually have the
That,
stock.
that would be a book to get graded.
Yeah, I actually have it. I actually
Here's
have
a,
her statue.
oh, you had
Death
Dark
Knock.
Child statue. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it one of those gallery statues or was it a regular statue?
No, it was Diamond
Diamond
Select
Select.
one. Yeah.
Right on.
I picked it up at Heroes Haven when it was going out of business.
Issue number 50, the chromium cover of
Wow, it looks really nice in that mylar though.
Wildcats. Yeah,
It
look
looks
at that
really
book.
nice.
That is a gorgeous,
Yeah,
gorgeous book.
it looks really nice.
Nice. Yep. Oh, here's another adaptation. Speaking of adaptations,
Yeah.
here's the first issue of Winona Earp, the TV
Oh
show.
yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, I
Yep.
forgot she was a comic.
She was a comic with Image first before
Yeah.
she was a comic with who picked it up? Was it IDW that picked it up?
Yeah, I did. IDW picked them up. So which run is rarer? Is it the IDW run rarer than the? Oh no, I mean Image run is rarer than the IDW run, right?
I would
Because
guess. Yeah, it's the first run. Yeah. This was an interesting one. This is from Comico, but right before the Comico closed their doors, they made
Mhm.
Elemental's Ghost of a Chance with an Alex Ross cover.
Wow, that's when they spent all their money on Alex Ross.
Yeah. Yeah,
And they closed their doors.
that's how they closed their doors. Yeah, that was an interesting little book to find. Even this even this comic book was turned into an animated series. It only lasted was it 5 episodes or maybe 8 episodes?
Mhm.
John Ritter did the voice of our protagonist right here in Fish Police.
Sounds familiar. I remember something about it. Sounds familiar.
Inspector Gill and Goldie. Inspector Gill was a beat cop who was in I want to say it was Shell City or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And Goldie was a nightclub singer, and of course she
Uh,
fell in love with Inspector Gill.
sounds familiar.
Oh yeah, no, that's not an original storyline,
No.
to say the least. Um, oh, of course you can't skip out on Gumby. We all
Oh
love
yeah.
Gumby.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
And some of you guys may remember Gumby more like Eddie Murphy, where he goes, "I'm Gumby, damn it! I'm Gumby, damn it!
Yeah.
I'm Jewish and I'm Gumby. That's how I talk." That's a beautiful Art Adams cover.
Mm.
Lots going on that cover.
Would you want to see a remake of Gumby in general? Like if they digitally did it or something like that? Could you see a live
Nah,
action? Could you see a live action version of
that would
that?
be hilarious. That
Yeah.
would be hilarious to see a live action.
Mm.
Let's see what else we got here. Oh, this one's beautiful. This is a
Ooh. Yeah. Aha. Oh yeah,
Doc,
Doc said, and not a
Doc
lot of people
Savage.
collect them. Not a
Yep.
lot of people collect them either.
And this was the Millennium book series. These had super low print run.
You should do a
Super duper
video on
low
them
print run.
to let people know about them. You know.
Oh, here's something that I think I showed this to you last week.
Ah, nope. Actually, no. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You remember? Yeah, yeah. You showed it to me last week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that was kind of
Linsner
cool.
stuff.
I didn't realize
Oh
that it was numbered. See where it's numbered?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I see it.
Right there? Yeah, it's limited. It says limited to 10,000 sequentially numbered copies. So,
Hey, California Blend, the artist that did that Vampirella cover for me.
oh,
That
right on.
yeah. So she's in the. She asked the question of what do we think of adaptations? Pretty much, she's the one that asked us the question. What do we think of adaptation?
Adaptation.
Yeah, pretty much from movie to comic, comic to movie. You know. So
Well, you obviously can't write page for page. You know, if it's
right,
a 2 hour film, you
right,
know, you're looking at 120 pages.
right,
Usually, they say a page a minute.
right.
So,
Well, you're an actor, so you would know. You're an actor and stuff. You would know. You know, if you only got 2 hours to explain something that's
yeah,
you know, a big series of a comic, you only got 2 hours. Let's just say, you know, like the Lock and Key thing is 7 to 10 volumes. So you're trying to explain everything in
yeah.
one movie. So you're squeezing it. You're squeezing everything into like
Yeah,
even
you're
a TV
condensing it.
series. Yeah, you're
Yep, you're
condensing it.
condensing it into a single
You're pretty.
storyline.
You're pretty much giving a thing of pasta. You're yanking out stuff. Pretty much yanking stuff out that you don't really need.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's hard. You know, it's
Yeah.
not as
Yeah.
easy as you would think to to adapt a story
Mm-hmm.
um, to a different medium.
Right.
It's harder than you think. Even when it comes to like adapting, your own personal story into
Right.
a screenplay. That's hard
Right.
to do too. It's just you got to make sure you hit all the right beats. Make sure that you're taking your audience on a nice roller coaster ride. You don't want it to have this same beat that echoes through the whole piece. You want to bring them into some ups and some downs, and that's
My
why sometimes
I
Hollywood
think
gets involved.
my life would be a rated R movie. I think or rated X because since
Uh,
I used to work at a nightclub and an adult bookstore, so it might be.
yeah, at some point, yeah, the movie
Yeah.
would take a Quentin Tarantino turn.
Pretty much. Yeah. Hey Tim, did you know that the guy that did this cover, Ken Kelly
Ken Kelly,
did some what
Kiss
was it?
Kiss album.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Kiss album work. Yeah, I didn't know that,
Yeah.
and I went looking them up, and then I read up on like since I have that art book, I read up on the cover and how they were explaining it. Frazetta was the one to create her or wanted to define her in the '60s. This guy was the one to define her in the '70s. That's
Mm-hmm.
what they were. That's what they were explaining. So that was kind of
Yeah.
interesting to find out. So
Ken
like,
Kelly is usually in Miami.
oh, okay.
He usually goes to SuperCon. I've seen him there many
So
times.
so if he does go, I could actually get him to sign that and graded it. It would be nice because I haven't seen no graded issue of it, so that'd be kind of cool. And it's a
Yeah,
nice copy. At that, it's
yeah,
a nice copy. It's only got a chip in it, so. But
yeah. Anything.
yeah, it's pretty much all like all the ones I picked up from the shop. They all look like that,
Hmm.
pretty much.
Yeah, I've met Ken Kelly a couple times. I've got him to sign a couple of things. He's a very nice guy. He doesn't charge, you
Oh,
know,
that's cool. Well,
a lot.
we don't know that for now. It was probably a couple of years before.
Yeah, it's been a while. I got to admit, it's
Yeah.
been at least probably four years since I've seen Ken Kelly.
How
So
old do you think he is right now? You think
Ken Kelly is probably.
you think in his 80s
Uh,
or 90s? You think
oh no,
or
no, no, no. He
no
was
no no?
actually a younger guy.
Okay.
Um, I'm gonna say he's probably in his mid 60s right now, maybe 70s. Hold on, I
Oh
can
okay. Okay.
because she started when he was young.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Let us look to see how old Ken Kelly is. I've got my computer right here, so I'm
Yeah.
just gonna go ahead and type in Ken Kelly. Um,
It's gonna ask you if artist or some other stuff too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's got an online store that you can visit. Just
I
go to
saw it. I saw how
kenkelly.com.
much the original was for this thing. The original was not cheap, man.
He was born in 1960. He's 60 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow. Actually,
yeah.
that's not too bad. I could still get him to sign it. So if I do meet him, but
He's a
honestly,
big
where would
dude.
you? Yeah, where would you get him to sign it on this cover, anyways? I'm curious. I'm curious. What would you if you had him sign it on the back wall? You think somewhere on the back wall over there?
Yeah, I'd make him. I'd make it look like it's graffiti on the back wall.
Hmm. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Would you make
Yeah.
him make a word? Would you make him make a word bubble like how you did with Amanda Connor? Stop looking at my. It's an older book. I wouldn't do it. It's an older book. I wouldn't do it. I don't think. But
Yeah.
if it was if I had a like a ratty copy of it, I would probably tell make a word bubble or
Well,
something.
she did the word bubble on my action figure.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah. I usually just have him sign it. Sometimes I have it say to Tim because I like it being
Mm.
personalized because that's the only reason why I'm getting it signed. I'm
Yeah,
not trying
yeah.
to sell it or
I'm not either. It's just it's cool to have. Just cool to have it.
yeah,
Like so,
absolutely.
like some of these covers are good. Like this one's pretty. This one I got from the shop. I got a replacement for the other one that I got. But I think I'm gonna keep both anyways. The other one's a A-OK from Steve and Hialeah anyway, so I'm gonna keep
Right.
both. Yeah. So that.
Were those the ones you got at Nerd Out?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you must have went
That.
on what, Friday?
Yeah. Because I was off Friday, so I'm like, I'm going.
I got you.
I'll go in Friday. See if he would,
Did he give you a good deal?
Yeah, he gave me a good deal. Really good
Right
deal.
on.
Yeah, he gave me a good. Gave me a pretty decent deal on one too. Oh, I mean, not one. I mean, you know, three. So.
I just got some creeps in.
Mm.
If you're interested, there's got some of them have San Julian art covers.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. He said, did you just get him in today, or
well, we
did
got them in
you?
there a couple of days ago, but I just priced them, and they're
Oh, okay,
they're they're very affordable. They're like
no,
between ten
okay,
dollars and $20.
okay. And then this is Ingrid. This is the Ingrid cover.
Oh, that's
I,
nice. Yeah.
I like this Ingrid cover. Is he still around? I think he's still around, isn't he? The Ingrid, the guy that did this cover. Ingrid.
Spell his
I
last
forgot
name
what it.
for me.
Ingrid. What the hell is it? Hold on. Let me look. Let me look real quick. Because
Uh,
all this is all it gives me is his first name in here. It doesn't give me his full name on there. It's
what does it say?
Oh no, Enrich. Because it's Rich Ingrid.
Huh?
Yeah, it says Ingrid. Yeah, it just gives me Ingrid. It doesn't give me
I
his full.
I think I'm pretty sure he's German.
Okay, I think it's
It's
another E there. I think
Heinrich.
his last name. Yeah, Ingrid. I always say it wrong. I always think it's Ingrid.
It's like enrich.
Oh, okay.
Um, can't find him actually.
Mm-hmm. I told you. I already did the research. His damn last name is I think it starts with an E.
Yeah, yeah.
But
It is.
he's an
It's an
old.
E. Oh, there you go. Boom. There you
Yeah.
go. Oh yeah, look at them all. There's plenty
Yeah.
of coverage here. Oh, he did
Yep.
some of the famous Vampirella
I
poses.
told you. Yeah.
Oh, he's got a beautiful Wonder Woman piece here. That's
Mm-hmm.
absolutely gorgeous. Um, let me see if I can find out about him.
Yeah, because I know
Uh,
there's an art book coming out about him too. So I already got that kickstarted. It's just I'm waiting for another email back from them, so I can send my address and stuff like that, so they can mail me the book.
right, right. Huh. Is it
You know,
is it
this
is his first name Ramon?
Ingrid, is it starts with a E? I know that. Amon. I think. I think so. Hold on. Let me
He's
see if I can see
Italian.
his. Ah,
He's French Italian. No, wait. Offers three arrays of sophisticated art between Italian, French, and English.
mm,
Oh, no, that's different. That's something completely different.
yeah. Well,
Sorry.
yeah, you're good. But there's not a lot of different artists did her covers. I mean, there's a couple, but I mean, but the main couple are Saint Julian, the Ingrid, and Ken Kelly for a couple of issues.
Oh, hold on. I think I found him.
Mm.
Yeah, it's Ramon, and it looks like his son is taking up right in his footsteps.
Oh, that's cool.
Uh,
I wouldn't mind seeing. That's probably who's putting his art book out. That's probably who's putting his art book out then.
yeah, because the son seems to have the same name as the father. They're both named Ramon.
That's why. That's why you can't find him because it's bringing you to his son more than him.
Yeah, but he's following in his dad's footsteps. It looks like.
I'm surprised Pablo didn't do any covers. Pablo Marcos. I'm surprised he didn't do any covers.
He didn't do any covers for Vampirella.
No, he didn't do any of these that I can see. He hasn't done any. He's only done interiors. He's never done outside
Oh,
work.
that's
He's never
weird.
done cover. Yeah, that's weird. He's never done cover work. Maybe if I look deeper in, I don't
Yeah.
because so far I've seen Ingrid. I haven't seen him. I've seen Ingrid. I haven't seen nothing from. He goes, and then Pablo's. When I had Pablo sign this book, Pablo goes, I'm not in this book. I'm not. I haven't done any covers. I go, I don't care, but you're one of the ones that defined her anyway, so you still need to sign this book. So
Sure. Yeah,
I
yeah.
had him sign it, like you told me to, because he's one of the old timers. So I had him
Well,
sign it.
Pablo is just very
Not very nice
he's
person.
very humble.
Yeah.
He's very humble, and sometimes I've shown him work that he doesn't even remember that he did,
Oh yeah.
and then
He's looked through one of the books that I brought him. He
yeah,
goes, he was telling the wife, "Oh, I did the cover and I did some interior work." He goes, "Do you want me to
yeah,
sign the outside and the inside?" I go, "Yeah." And he signed it right on the moon. Like he did the werewolf. He
yeah.
did the werewolf stuff in this werewolf book he did, and he signed it. He goes, I go, Papa, where do you think you want to sign it, and where do you think it's gonna look good? He goes, right on this moon right here, and he signs it right on the moon. Yeah, I don't see anything from him. That's weird. Like, I don't see anything from Pablo at all. Like, nothing. Because he did interiors for this. Because I had him sign this one, but he did the interiors for this one. He didn't do the art for this one. He
Right,
did the interiors.
right.
I had it, and then the funny thing was, I asked him where he wanted to sign it. He said right above, right there. Gave her a little. You go. I gave her a little tattoo above her leg. So my issue's a little bit more, a little different. It's signed by him, so.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a perv.
But he's really nice though.
Oh God, yes, he's sweet. He's a
Yeah,
sweet man.
yeah,
I'm just kidding. He's not a pervert. I'm just kidding.
yeah. Well, this is another Ken Kelly cover. It's pretty cool.
What is that?
That I'm missing it. That I missed
nice.
it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That one's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm 77 away to complete. I'm missing it 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'll be there. No, you're good. I'll be complete eventually.
Yeah.
So what are you looking forward to this week? Any comics you're looking forward to this week?
No.
No.
No, we're not getting any DC this week.
Oh, yeah. I
We're
forgot.
not getting any DC this week. We're not getting any DC this week.
Yeah, I know. I looked at it. Yeah.
Hold on. There's like 7 Marvel books coming out.
Right.
And like 16 DC books coming out.
And then
we're not getting any DC books.
Oh boy. That's not good.
Remember, I work at Nerd Out. I do not own Nerd Out, nor do I make the executive decisions at Nerd Out.
Right.
So yes, we're not getting any DC books this week. So
yeah, if you're looking for DC books, you won't be getting none. But that'd be all right.
I kind of feel sorry for our DC subscribers. I hope that they hear this and go out and maybe look for their DC books, or maybe I can try to get a few key books at least for those. Right. But yeah, I really don't know what else to say about that. We've got a couple Image coming in. We've got a couple of
Bitterroot. I know Bitterroot's
Dynamite books coming in, but
I can always share the screen. Don't forget, I got the new laptop, so I can share the screen if you want, and you can see everything.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But I think Sacred 6 comes out this week, and I'm not even sure if Glenn ordered it because it's not on an invoice.
Yeah.
And that's a book you've been looking forward to, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that one. So yeah, it's from Dynamite. See, this is a nice Bitterroot cover here.
Yeah, that's New
Jack City, right?
Cover.
New Jack City, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people are gonna want this one.
Yeah. I like last month. Last month's was the Purple Rain cover.
Oh yeah, yeah. The last one with Purple Rain. Yeah. Yeah. Dark Horse, not much. Dark Horse only got three titles coming.
Yeah, they're finally putting a comic book out though, so we got Stranger Things coming. So at least we're getting a comic book and not trade paperbacks from Dark Horse. So Dark Horse is slowly getting back into it. Yeah. Yep.
And then Karate Kid's coming out for IDW.
That's the trade paperback.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then Captain America. Yeah, not much. Yeah. Sonic. Osagi Yojimbo. That's going. Yeah. Perry's probably picking that up.
Yeah, not a super abundant amount of books, but
yeah. And then DC, no, not. That's a no. Marvel. That's a maybe. Yeah. I'm just messing.
No, we got our Marvel books coming in.
Yeah, I know.
It's important. It's important to get those Marvel books. I mean, it's nothing like having, those Empire books coming in. We need those Marvel Empire books, of course.
Yeah, this one's not too bad. I like this one. For the Deja Doris, from Perillo. You can tell it. Yeah, and then you said the Sacred 6. You don't think you ordered it, right? Oh no, Sacred 6 is not on here.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. So they updated it. Maybe it's coming out next week.
Okay, I hope so. because I wanted to read it because Vampirella's daughter's in it. I've been
So it
trying to
looks like,
do Yeah, I've been trying to do research on her. I can't find nothing on her
oh yeah.
though. Like
It
this.
looks like it's only one book from Dynamite.
Yeah, only one book from Dynamite. So I'm only getting one
Good
book from
for her.
Dynamite. Yeah.
I don't think
I'm on,
anybody's getting Nancy Drew, so that's their second book. But I don't think we're
yeah,
getting any Nancy Drews in.
yeah. So I'm only getting one so I'm only getting one book this week. So
Yeah.
yeah.
We've got a couple of cool books. Are you getting Red Mother? You're not getting Red Mother anymore, are you?
I kind of dropped it toward after issue 3. I kind of got a little bit
Okay.
bored. Got way too much to read now. It's like
Yeah.
a little bored. And then all these indies.
Yeah, lots of indies. Um,
Yeah. I don't see anything that pops out at me at all, except for this Conan, whatever this is. I think it's a hardcover, right?
you're talking about the Sumerian cover.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Sumerian.
I actually like that's a nice cover there, but I
Yeah,
like the what they're calling the Superman parody cover, which is basically
super.
Batman. It's Batman the Dark Knight. It's him jumping through the lightning bolt.
Oh yeah, yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it down there. Hold on. Yeah, and I already know Vigilante probably had ordered a couple of these. Our boy
Yeah,
Vigilante probably ordered a couple. Is this a hardcover
yeah.
or is this a comic?
No, that's it. That's a regular copy. That's just a regular book. $3.99.
Oh, okay. Did you guys get any? Do you guys know?
I believe we got one copy of each. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. So I know what I'm coming to pick up just to check it out.
We got
Oh, this Stephen
oh,
King or Dark Tower thing right there, and then I don't see much coming for. I see a lot of reprints and stuff. It looks like
yeah. Scout's got a new book coming out called Everglade Angels. That looks pretty interesting.
Everglade Angels. Is it? Should it? It should be on the this one, right? It should be on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
where I'm looking.
It's on E. Go to E, where the first letter is E. Everglade Angels.
Okay, ABC. Oh wait, hold on. I think I went too far already. I'm at H.
Yeah, go back.
Yeah, there we go. E. I see E.
Yep, right there.
E.
That's it.
Everglade, right there.
Everglade. Yeah,
That's nice.
yeah. Looks nice.
Hmm. Is it? Is it talking about the Everglades?
It's a. It
I'm
looks like
I'm mess
it's.
I'm messing. I'm messing around, but it
Yeah,
looks interesting.
it's about a girls' softball team that gets stuck in with some serial maniacs. So crazy people, serial killers.
I I'll
So it's
pick
kind of
one up.
like
Just Yeah, I'll pick one up just to check it out.
Wrong Turn in the Everglades.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll pick it up to check it out. Yeah, it says it takes place in Florida. So yeah, Florida Everglades.
Crazy,
That would suck.
crazy.
Man, that would suck to get stuck in a crazy place or
Yeah.
crazy people in the Everglades. Yep.
Ain't nothing crazier than the Florida Everglades. You go down to Florida and you find yourself some real or interesting people.
Yeah.
I love people from the Everglades. They're like my best friends. They're not really from the South, but they're from the southern part of Florida.
I know this Kirby book. I know who's gonna be picking that up. Jim Boatwright, our
Oh,
friend
right on.
Jim. Yeah, because he's a big Jim. He's a big Kirby fan, so he'll be probably picking it up for himself or either his kids, either or. Not really sure, but yeah, not too many indies though. It looks like not too many. So I'll probably be picking up 3 books this week
Right on.
from Scout. Oh, hey, nope, I was wrong because Money Shot 6 comes out.
Oh yeah.
I've been enjoying it. Have you? Or did you keep on reading it or did you drop it?
I dropped since I think this begins in the second story arc. I think I'm done with Money Shot.
Okay.
I usually
I'll
only
check.
get the first story arc.
Yeah, I'll check out the first. Check out the story arc now to see if I like it or not. If I don't, I'll probably end up doing the same thing you're gonna do. End up dropping it. Oh,
Right.
Sabrina's coming. I see Sabrina's
Yeah,
coming.
Sabrina. Yeah.
Hmm So what do you think the hot? Just being, I'm being funny now, but what do you think the hot book's gonna be this week?
Honestly, I think it's going to be coming from. I think it's going to be coming from DC.
DC. Okay, hold on. Let me
Yeah,
go back up to DC. Which which
you're
book
not.
on
You're not
DC?
going to find. You're not going to find anything.
No. Oh yeah, yeah,
No,
because
because
they're not. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I forgot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're on the other one. They're on the. Yeah, I
yeah,
forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
yeah. You
I
got to
forgot
go to
about
the
that.
DC web. You got to go to the DC website.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. So we'll be ready next week. We'll have the DC website up too. Yeah, yeah, we'll be fine. They'll be
We'll be
fine.
fine.
Yeah, but it's been. I've been like no cons. I've been collecting more older books. Like you seen it already. I've been collecting more of the Vampirella run.
Ah, yes, yes.
Yeah, and then like I'm like 40 something and 41 something away to complete the other run, the Tarot Witch of the Black Rose. I'm like 41 issues away for it to be complete for a whole complete run.
How? Boy, you got behind on that, didn't you? I would
No,
have thought you would have gotten a lot of those out of the way.
no, I've got a lot of them out of the way. It's just I'm still missing like when you know how you did. I picked up one and I picked up the everything recent, but now I'm just missing like little gaps here and there, like you said, like little pieces.
I know, but I'm just
Yeah, yeah, because like I
I,
got like all to 13, but I don't have 12, and then I got 15, but I mean I don't got 14, and then I have 15.
are they hard to find?
Yeah, they're not easy, man. They're not easy. But I found an Instagram guy that's been selling a bunch of them. He has 3 complete runs of it. So
Wow.
yeah, so I'll be able to complete this run. Because I sent them all the ones I'm missing. He goes, "Oh, let me dig in those boxes and find them." He goes, "Does it matter A or B covers?" I go, "No, it don't matter." Sasquatch.
No, this is Werewolf by Night.
Oh, the action figure.
Yep. This is a Werewolf by Night monster action figure. This was in the 4-pack
Oh,
of
that's
monsters that Marvel put out a few years back. Probably about it's been about 10 years now. But it
that's
came with Frankenstein. It came with Werewolf by Night. It came with Dracula, and it came with Zombie.
that's cool. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Because they're in the Monster Squad or whatever the thing
Mm-hmm.
is, or yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah, they're in that
So
Monster
far,
Squad thing. Yeah,
that's the only representation of the Marvel monsters that you have in plastic.
that
So
sucks.
that's kind of cool.
That
Yeah.
kind of sucks because I wouldn't mind getting a statue of Werewolf by Night.
Yeah, he's a cool character. I like Werewolf by Night.
What's his
Uh,
first appearance is in Werewolf by Night 1, right? Or is it in something else? His first
his first
appearance.
appearance is in Marvel Spotlight #1.
Okay. So that's an expensive book.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. Yeah, but Marvel Spotlight had a nice, interesting. For everybody out there who collected Marvel Spotlight back in the day, you've got a lot of nice keys because
Mhm.
it went from Werewolf by Night to Ghost Rider
Oh, yeah, yep, yep. And then
to Son of Satan.
didn't Fing
Uh,
Fang Foom make appearance in those, or was it something else?
who?
Fing Fang Foom, the
No,
dragon thing.
that was in Fear.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
I always get those two confused. I always get like you know what I mean. I always get confused of
Hmm.
where he ended up
Yeah.
showing up, and like what was it? Like Groot showed up in one of those too. I think
Yeah. Yep. I think Groot was Tales. Was it Tales to Astonish? Was Groot or
something
something
like
like
that.
that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
There's an actual reprint of it that came out a few years later that gets confused as being the
yeah.
first print. I can't remember.
You
I
know, I
mean,
read.
no.
I read up on this issue here. I was pretty fun. It's pretty funny that the original painting, the original of this one, the
Right.
original one, she has a red bikini on it. So somewhere in the process, these guys voted to have no red bikini on her because this is supposed to be Vampirella with the
Right.
red
Yeah.
bikini. So if you look, I read the since the art book says the original one has her red bikini on. So where in the process did they tell him? Somebody must have said it's going to sell more books. Somebody must have said
Sure.
that because I looked through here and it shows you the original, and the original has that red bikini on, and I'm like, what the hell?
Tales to Astonish 13. That was
Ah,
Groot's
okay,
first appearance.
okay, thought so. Yeah. See, it has a red bikini on. See,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and then look at the finished product.
Yeah.
So,
Somebody
and
got happy with their eraser.
yeah. So my thing is, how did they do that in back then? If so, they just painted over the bikini and made it into the skin
Yeah.
because. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
That's exactly how they did it.
no, but I'm just guessing. Do you think there's any issues with her with the red bikini on it? You think?
No.
None.
No, not in the issue. Maybe maybe in a reprint. Maybe.
Oh, okay. But how? My thing is, so how, Tim? How would they train? But if the original piece has her in the bikini, then how would they have her not in a bikini on the book? If the original, like the original pieces, you know what I mean? Like he has maybe two original pieces. You think?
It's a possibility. Or he painted her with the red bikini, and then he just decided to take the bikini off of her, and he just painted over the red bikini
Oh, okay, okay, because
and
yeah,
submitted that.
yeah, or yeah,
Or it could be a
or
completely different piece.
yeah, or it has two pieces. There's two
Mm-hmm.
pieces out there, so
Because there's
just
no they didn't have digital photography back then where they
right.
can.
That's what I'm trying to figure out where in the product, like you said,
Yeah.
so he must have painted it over it because,
Yeah.
but it took him a lot of skill if he did paint over it because you can't even tell that the bikini is
Mm.
on her.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's
that,
master artists, man. Those guys were amazing.
yeah,
They
back
were.
then,
They're a rare breed. All these
yeah,
new artists that paint on with computers, it's a completely different medium. It's
yeah,
completely different skill set. You
right,
know, guys like Ken Kelly and San Julian
right, right.
and Pablo Marcus.
They're dying. They're a dying breed.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to
But I
say that.
know,
I don't want.
I'm saying, but I don't want to
Yes,
say that either.
they're
But if everybody's gonna count on this thing in front of us, the computer, the phones, you know, that the hand thing, people are not gonna know what hand drawn stuff is. You know what I mean?
it's a lost art.
Yeah,
Pardon the
like you said.
pun.
Yeah. But I'm gonna try to start sketching too and see where I go from here. I'm not. I mean, I'm not the greatest, but I'm gonna start learning, try to sketch stuff now. I want to. I've always wanted to. So
Well,
I got nothing else to do. Nothing else
every,
on my hand.
every everybody can draw. I'm
Right.
sure you were drawing when you were a kid, but
Yeah.
you got to fine tune your abilities and
Right.
see where your strengths are and come up with your own signature look.
Right. Right.
I mean, there's a reason why people look at George Perez art and go, "Oh, that's George Perez," or they look
Right.
at Dave Stevens art and go, "Yeah, that's Dave Stevens," or
Right. And
Art
how
Adams.
they look at how they look at Perillo's art and said that's Perillo's. How they look at
Well,
Carla Cohen's.
Perillo. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. There's been some covers where I look at it and I go, "It doesn't look like a Perillo piece."
Right. Right. Right.
Sometimes they explore because I remember
Mm-hmm.
when Bill Sienkiewicz's artwork was
Mm-hmm.
one way and then it went a completely different direction and then it got very very you know
Yeah. Yeah.
scratchy and then he started pulling it back a bit and he started getting a
Right.
little bit more fine tuned. So yeah, he went through stages. I think all artists have different stages. I remember when Mike Diodato first came out and he was doing
Oh,
those Wonder Woman covers
yeah, yeah,
and
I
everybody
remember.
was so hippie and round and
Right.
then you're starting to see the new Marvel stuff that he does and it's
Way
a
different.
different style. Yeah, his females aren't as hippie
Hmm.
or You know,
Right.
their bodies aren't as angular as they were back in those other days, and it's he's just, I guess he matured as an artist and just started
Right.
being more
Oh,
realistic.
I get. Chad showed me. Chad actually showed me. From Yancey, he actually showed me the Harris Comics door poster for Vampirella. Like he said this thing hasn't been
Oh
hung
yeah,
up or nothing, and he's holding one for me, and I'm like,
right on.
ooh, that's yeah, that thing is huge. That thing is huge for a door. Uh, I'm like, where am I gonna put it if I do get
Well,
it?
it covers the back of your door. That's where you're supposed to put it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I don't really want to ruin it either.
That's why it's called a door poster.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You
Yeah.
you put it
So
on the
I,
back of your door so your mom can't see it in your room.
yeah, well,
This way, you know, your mom thinks that you're just a regular kid, but when she closes your door, you get to have, you
mhm.
know, Vampirella.
Yeah, and it's the famous one where she's holding the bat like that, where
Oh
it's
yeah,
coming towards
I know exactly which
her.
one you're talking about. Sure.
Yeah. So he
Yeah.
goes, "Oh yeah, man." He goes, he goes, "Oh, let's roll it out." I go, "Oh yeah, you got that poster, right?" And we rolled it
Mhm.
out. He showed me. I'm like, "Oh, that's nice." It's all white, and then she's standing there with, you know, with the bat and everything. So that's cool. So I'll be that room be vampirelled out.
You could, you could always take it to a frame company and have them frame it.
Yeah, but that's gonna cost a lot. Won't it?
Hmm. It will cost a lot, but it might be worth it.
Yeah. In the long
How
run,
many of those posters are professionally framed?
right? And
You
how
know,
many of them how many survived? Like
yeah.
and then Harris is no longer here, so how many of them survived
Is it
from
in good
Harris?
shape?
Yeah, it's in great shape. It looks like it's
Yeah.
no tears, no nothing on it. I might not even take it out if that's
Yeah.
the case.
Yeah. You know, so
Yeah,
you
pretty
might
much.
spend $400 or $500 in a nice frame, but
But
you'll turn it into $1,000 piece.
yeah, because it's Harris is no longer here, and then the artist is
Yeah.
Jose what the hell is his name again? Jose. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's Jose Gomez. Yeah, it's the the famous Jose Gomez picture with her standing. I think
Right.
it's yeah. I think he did it. Yeah, yeah, yep. It's this one, Jose Gomez. Yes, I thought so. I knew it was him. Yep, it's this famous one.
Right.
It's this one, Jose Gomez. I thought so.
Yeah.
I knew it was him.
Yeah.
So Harris didn't really. They just pulled it. They just pulled it from him. So it wasn't even. So they just blew this up.
Pretty much. That's
Yeah,
what they did.
yeah. So I wonder what the original looks like. Anyways, I'm curious. Now I'm curious.
The
All
original what?
right, the original piece, Jose's. What it's actually? How big is it? Like if it's a canvas or if it's like
Yeah, it
paper.
might be a canvas. It might be a lot
Yeah,
of these old artists. They used to do their work on canvas,
yeah.
just like Alex Ross works on a canvas first,
Right,
or Drew Struzman works on a canvas, and they're huge pieces.
right,
And
right, right.
then they get photographed and they get reduced and they get put into
Uh,
whatever size they need.
oh, so
And
that's how they do it. I
mhm,
was wondering. I've
yeah,
always wondered. I'm like, how does Alex do all his stuff? Like, like it's huge,
yeah,
man. It's
they
like,
just take and they photograph it and they
yeah,
reduce it and they digitally, manipulate it
yeah,
to fix it. Yeah,
yeah. They get back then they couldn't digitally remove stuff, so
no,
so he
no,
had
but
to paint over it.
they can do touch ups.
Yeah,
They can do touch ups, but it's all done by hand
yeah,
on the photograph itself, I believe.
mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm gonna guess. You know,
Yeah,
I'm not a professional artist, but I'm gonna assume that that's where it's
right. Yeah, we went for an hour. We're at
right
the
on.
minute. All
So
right.
thanks for inviting me. Sorry I was late. I just I was
No, you're
feeling
good.
crappy and I jumped in the shower and I said, oh, I saw you. I was
Yeah,
watching your show and I was like, you know what? I want to
yeah,
jump in.
yeah. You're good. Let me end the broadcast now. Let
Right
me
on.
tell them bye and everything. Yay! All right, guys, that was it. We Tim actually jumped in, so it wasn't a solo show like I thought it would be. So, all right, guys. tune in on Wednesday for a live Cantonese Comic Wednesdays. For everything that's coming up, be on the lookout. I'll probably have a couple of videos coming out, a couple of review videos for this Vampirella magazines, history of her. So be on the lookout. So, all right, guys, check you guys later. You got anything going on your channel, Tim?
Yes. Tune in after midnight for my solo show, and you'll get a you'll get an eyeful. No, just same old, man. Just trying to stay healthy and trying to keep the stores running.
All right. All right. Let's. I'm ending it now. So, yeah. And broadcast.